Hey everybody, happy Metaphysical Monday. Today I want to talk about past life regressions because I had my second past life regression yesterday and it was a visceral and amazing experience, and I just wanted to share some of that with you guys. I had a past life as a mountain. I had a past life as a star, not a superstar, like a space star. And I had a past life as an Eskimo, among others, but those were the three that came up yesterday. And whether you believe in this stuff literally or metaphorically, the transformation that can occur as you go through a process like this and open your mind up to it is astronomical and accelerated. And for example, yesterday, it became very clear to me that in my life as a mountain, I loved being a space holder and being an oasis for people. And that directly correlates to what I do now and what I try to do now in my life and what I'm learning now as a budding life coach. So it was a huge light bulb moment for me yesterday to experience that life as a mountainside and have deer playing on me and near me and bunny rabbits and fruit trees. I know this sounds very woo, and that's just another aspect of me who I'm becoming that I'm no longer ashamed about. I'm woo, okay? And just that's what it is. But taking that woo and bringing it down to a very practical level has made real concrete changes in my life. So whatever it is, wherever wisdom comes from, you can take it, and if you take it and you apply it, you can improve your life. So I had a life as a mountain, and it taught me to embrace my new identity as a space holder and as an oasis for people as I enter into this life coaching field. In my life as a star, I learned the benefits or advantages of shining brightly, and that's my metaphorical phraseology on it. But what it really became deep in my understanding was that to be courageous about my personal growth and about my convictions and about my beliefs, and part of that courage means sharing with the world that I am not ashamed to be woo. You know, I believe in past life regressions, and I believe that this stuff can help and that it's real, and that there are actually deliberate reasons why these concepts are maligned in our culture so as to keep personal growth and spiritual transformation at a minimum. Because the more in fear we are, the more we rely on the external institutions and systems to protect us and to hold us up. And that fear is all an illusion. So you can also be a star, you can also shine brightly. And part of what that means that you need to do is have the courage of your convictions. Whatever those convictions are, live your truth and live it authentically. When you find your passion and you pick the direction you want to go, you are guided, much like me as a star was. I didn't have to remember to maintain my orbit. I just did my orbit over and over and faster, and it accelerated. And that's the same thing with us. When you figure out what you're passionate about and the direction you want to go, and if you come from a place of purity and a pure heart, nothing can stop you. But that's not what we're taught in our culture. We're taught dog eat dog and all of this other mind trash that is just programming and conditioning. And if you listen to that enough and repeat that in your life enough, it will seem true for you, because reality is a mirror, and life is unconditionally supportive of you. So whatever you decide your beliefs are, reality is going to show you those beliefs. So just stop believing in the be-all end-all competitive nature of the world and instead look to the cooperative nature of the world. Here's another example from the stars. Scientists have discovered now that when galaxies are on a collision course for each other, collision course is not even the right word, but when galaxies are headed towards each other, what happens miraculously as they pass through each other is, as they rotate and spin, we're talking about billions of stars and planets and meteors, and they continue their spiral as they pass through each other without one single collision. Now, that is some kind of infinite intelligence up there designing a cooperative and protective system. That's the system we live in, a cooperative, abundant, and protective system at its base layer. The reason it doesn't seem like that way to us is because of our programming and our conditioning. So just think about that for a minute, how billions of stars can pass through each other at billions of light years per hour, or whatever the frickin' speed is, and have not one collision, not one single collision. There is an infinite intelligence behind that, whatever you want to call it. God, source energy, the great whatever is what I like to call it. But it's real, and it can guide your life as well. I had a third life as an Eskimo, and the main event that I witnessed in that life, other than my death, was teaching other people in my village how to fish. And it brought to mind for me the metaphor of you can give a man a fish and feed him for a day, or teach a man to fish and feed him for a lifetime. And that helped me, again, in my present moment, on a practical level, embrace my identity as a teacher, as one who wants to teach and pass on the knowledge I have learned that has helped me to transform my life, and I know can help others. So everything that I learned yesterday was about coming into my current identity and my current power, but I learned it through an experience of a past life as a mountain, a star, and an Eskimo. So take that for what it's worth, but it's changed me on a very real level in a very concrete way. So just don't be afraid to explore the esoteric or the occult. Occult just means hidden. It doesn't mean demonic. That's also mind trash. It's also bullshit conditioning from our culture, BS conditioning from our culture. And the last thing that my guides came in at the end in a very more direct way, and they just had a message for me, and they said, slow down and have more fun. So if that resonates with you, I just wanted to pass that along, because we are also taught by our culture to rush, to achieve, to be productive, to get to the next thing. And that's something that I fall into the trap of all the time. But we are not here to achieve and to get to the next thing. We are here to play with the energies around us, the people around us, the circumstances around us, and have fun with it. The most growth happens through a state of fun and a state of play. When you bring that fun, passionate, exuberant, creative energy to whatever it is you do, you will do it better, you will do it faster, and you will want to do more of it. Okay. Check out your past lives and enjoy your current life. Happy Metaphysical Monday. If you have any questions about this or want to engage more deeply, let's do so in the comments, because talking about stuff like this is one of my truest passions. I love you, humanity. Talk to you soon. Bye.